Hi, David Wrightr here, back again, and today we've got, is it Amaya? Amaya, say that way.
Hi.
And we're in this show here in Mojacar, the trade show. Now, Maya, you distribute products to the gastronomia, the food and drink across this area. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. We have a shop online. Also, we have a store in Garucha. And we also distribute more than 2,000 artisan food products of Almeria.
So what sort of products are we talking about? Food, drink, or a mixture of everything?
You could find extra virgin olive oils from Almazara, not chemical inside. You cannot find chemical in our store.
No chemicals?
Not chemical, or artisan and gourmet. Also honey, drinks, wines, beers, cheeses, everything.
Lovely. And why is the oil so expensive here at the moment?
The price.
The price of oil has gone up. It's very expensive in the supermarket.
Because the climate, the weather, the price change each year. Because if you have not enough olives, you cannot do enough olive oil. And so the price goes up.
It's just that my wife, when we go shopping in Mercadona, the price has gone up. It's so expensive, olive oil.
Because they mix it. Our olive oil is only a juice of oil. Not refined.
Not refined at all. It's all natural. That's great. So the other products are all local products from people around this part of Spain?
All my producers are from Almeria. All from Almeria. We have, for example, we have the fourth best Eco Almazara of olive oil on the world. It is Oro del Desierto. Desert Gold.
Desert. Tabernas.
Yeah, Desert Gold. It has been chosen the fourth best Almazara in olive oil ecology. For example, we have some other more little, more big. It depends. We have.
And that's because it's so good because there's no artificial products.
Of course not. It's just juice of olive, the best.
That's why we like Almeria, all natural.
We have also wines from Alpujarra and some ecological wines. Also, we have also 0-0 wines.
0-0, no. Tell us what do you recommend? A good wine. British people do like their wine. So can you tell us what is a good wine that they should be looking out for?
I have a lot of sons. I cannot choose between one or other.
Okay, just for me then. I like white wine. What would you recommend?
White wine. I can tell you two of it, and I give you to taste right now.
That sounds good to me. We'll leave it there then. Thanks very much, Amaya, for the interview. Thank you.
Thanks to you. Gracias.
Okay, so David Wrightr back here again at the event in Mojacar, and we've got Rosa from the Red Cross. Hi, Rosa.
Hello.
So you've been taking blood pressure of people downstairs this morning. I think that's free. You've been doing free blood pressure today?
Of course, but not only today. We normally make this kind of text freely, always freely, because our intention is that the people have an approximation about the level of the blood pressure, and it's very good to follow this.
Yeah, it's always good to know your blood pressure. So you're not just when you're here today, but what do? You're helping all sorts of people around the Mojacar area. So if people need blood pressure or they need any help, what sort of help can you offer them?
In reality, the work we made daily is social work. It's true that most of the people knows Red Cross because of the sanitary waste, but we normally make social work in order to provide help to families. We try to spread our work with the society in torn of us, with the people who need something.
Great, that's great, yeah. And now my neighbour where I live in Almeria, he's a captain of a boat and he works for Almeria Coast Guard, the local Coast Guard, and they always work with the Red Cross. So you're often at the ports helping people come in, the immigrants, when they help with the immigration, you're helping people there with any help that they need. Is that right in Almeria?
Yes, in Almeria is focus the attention with this kind of people who came from the sea, Okay, it is possible that sometimes they can or ghost in Mojacar or Villaricos or Carboneras, but normally these people is taken to Almeria when Red Cross has facilities for this kind of people.
So if the British people wanted to get involved with the Red Cross, can the British people help out here in Spain? They can help, they can volunteer. How does that work?
There are, mainly two ways to help us. One is as a voluntary in our activities, and the most important is providing money, because raising money is the only way we can make our activities. So it's important for us to have members of Red Cross who apport money.
So you always need help for raising funds for the Red Cross. But if the British people want to get involved, they don't need to speak Spanish, they can volunteer for the Red Cross here, is that right?
Well, always is better if we can communicate each other, but we have voluntaries, English-spoken voluntaries too. In fact, now we are start this year a special group with English people on Mondays for conversation in Spanish and learning Spanish. So we have very interest in mix English people with.
Perfect. So get involved. So if you want to get involved with the Red Cross, you can come and join us, can come and speak to us here at the show now in Mojacar, or there'll be a link below this podcast or show where you can get in touch with the Red Cross. Thank you, Ross.
Thank you very much. Thank you to you.
Okay, so David Wrightr here again with Almeria Radio, live broadcast from the Mojacar event. And we've got a tour guide here now, so can you just introduce yourself?
Good morning, I'm Goyo Garrido and I'm the manager of Goyo Garrido Ventures company.
And you do tour guiding for people in the Granada area. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
We work mainly north of Granada province, which is Granada Geopark with the UNESCO label from 2020. We work as well in Sierra Nevada. We do trekking tours, four-wheel drive tours, cycling, horse riding, these kind of activities.
Some beautiful country up there in Granada. My wife, my Spanish wife's got family up there, and it's some beautiful country up there. I love the skiing up there. So you do all sorts of guided tours.
Granada Geopark is a very unique area, not just in Spain or in Andalusia, in Europe. It's a semi-desertic area, and we expect there the sceneries that you're going to find maybe in the west of the United States, in Utah, in California, in Arabia Saudi. That kind of a scenery is the semi-desertic areas.
So you said horse riding as well. You do horse riding tours there?
We do horse riding tours in the north face of Sierra Nevada, and what we usually do is long treks, long tours from 5 to 8 days, in which we ride from 5 to 8 hours a day from one hotel to the next one.
Wow, that's fantastic. And British people, they don't need to speak Spanish for this. You do guided tours in English as well, yeah?
All of our guides speak in English, and yeah, we do the interpretation of the scenery, of the geology, of the ethnography, astronomy of the territory, all in English. Yeah.
And you said 4x4 tours. What is that about then? Self-drive tours?
No, we don't rent out cars. What we do is that we provide a guide with a four-wheel drive car, so as to go to these places that otherwise we couldn't get to go there. We do a tour in which we visit somehow the origin of these caves that are the medieval cave fortresses from the 10th, 12th century. Those people coming from North Africa under the Cordoba's Caliphate move here, and they just build as they did in North Africa. So they start to build cave fortresses on a cliff so as to defend themselves. And we do the visits to this cave fortress valley in Cortes, in Graena,
So these are places that British people wouldn't normally go to if they didn't have a guided tour company like yourself.
Most of these places are not on the big brochures of the big companies.
Brilliant. So something off the beaten track. So if people want to know more about this, we're going to leave a link below this podcast now, a link to your site where you can offer these guided tours and the prices for British people. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.